Okay, I think this thing's working. Third try, third try. They say third time's the charm, right? I don't know what's up, but we're here. Sad, what's up? I'm typing a couple things in here. I don't know, man. I don't know if people are gonna show up or what. We're late. YouTube, man, I wasn't able to get on here. Like this was my third try tonight. But hopefully, man, we'll get some people in here, man. We'll kick it tonight. Got a lot to talk about. Amy, you're here. Amy, man, I don't know what's up, man. It would not let me in, man. Camera was roaming and man, why they doing that to your boy? Trying to hold me down. It's all good, man. But anyway, we're going to kick it tonight. We'll talk about some of the stuff that's going on out in the street. Put the title as Grand Theft Auto for real. This shit out here is like Grand Theft Auto, man. And it's not a game. It's a game that, man, people are losing at, man. Struggling Strife. What's up? What's up, Chad, man? I really do appreciate that book, man. It's a banger. He loves the book. Glad you're enjoying it. Bam, what's up? Country in the house. Amy. Rick B, I see you in here. Let's go, man. AK in the house. Is AK in the house? So I did an interview with AK White Boy, right? With Larry. He had a dude that was working for him down there in Jacksonville. And they ended up finding the dude tied up, man. Tied up, lit on fire, and killed. So that interview will be coming out. What's up with 585 and the homicides? Look, man, it's every day. Dude just got killed today, 50 years old, man, shot in the middle of the day, broad daylight. So it's, man, it's just off the chain, man. Definitely a city that you don't want to be in. AK White Boy, what's up? AK, I got to edit that video, man, and I'm going to try to put it out tomorrow, man. I'm going to try tomorrow or Saturday morning. How about a Saturday morning? Chad, do a joint on books that you read in there and books people like the most in the feds. We could talk about that tonight if you want. We'll stick around for a little bit tonight, man. I'm not going to stay a long, long time tonight, but definitely want to do a live. You know, we missed that Sunday night live, man. It was the first week of football. So you could be mad at me. I apologize. But really, man, I just want to thank everybody, man. Like, for real, 80,000 subscribers. You know, none of that stuff's possible without you guys. Amy had told me a long time ago to start doing these shorts. And I'm like, man, listen, I'm going to keep it real with you, bro. I'm out of books. We got some more books on order, waiting on them to come in. But Amy was telling me a long time ago to do shorts, and I'm like, man, I'm just so busy. But you know what, man? I did them shorts, and they helped out. They helped the channel out. You know what I mean? Views are down, but subscribers are up. Hopefully, it'll all come full circle, man. It's all part of the process, right? Hey, Chad, hope all is well. Hey, I was wondering, how was your old silly Adam doing? I haven't talked to Adam in a long time, man. Hopefully he's doing all right, but I know it's probably tough for him. I need a t-shirt. We got some t-shirts, man, but we got some 3Xs left. Chad, I really respect this channel. I'm glad you turned your life around. Mr. Orange, we definitely appreciate you, man. And you know what? More than anything, I'm glad I turned my life around too. So I'm going to talk a little bit about the streets and what's going on and why I called this, tonight Grand Theft Auto, right? Also, Robert Rosso's going wild lately. Gotta love it. He's a wild dude. Mr. Orange in the house. Chad, I keep it rocking in the rock. That's what's up. Free my Uncle Ronnie Rondondo that has been down since 94. But anyway, some people were emailing me about the chick the other day that I interviewed, right? She said some things she probably shouldn't have said on the thing. And I told her, I said, look, I'm going to edit that stuff out. And she insisted that stuff stay in there. She was like, no, it's real and it's raw. That's what you say on your channel. And I said, well, look, man, I don't know if we should really, have certain parts of this video in there. But she insisted that if we were going to edit the video, in her words, cut it up, then it's not real and that she didn't want her video put out. So we ended up putting her video out the way that she wanted it put out. Unfortunately, she didn't go to rehab. The young black kid, he didn't go to rehab, even though I was hoping that he would, or at least allow me to, give him a ride home, whatever. Some people have made comments on that short, like, oh, look at you. You're making these videos. You ain't trying to help people. And I just hit him back with, well, damn, did you miss the interview? Like, I did try to help that dude. And something that you guys might not know, keeping it 100, I am the person that called the ambulance. I say, man, this dude's laid out over here, man. He needs an ambulance. I thought he was done, man. He's out in the middle of the road. I thought he had overdosed. Some dude came over there and whacked him a couple times. I don't know if that was his, whatever, his boyfriend, his pimp, whatever it was. But dude had hit him and knocked him out. So, I did try to get the kid some help. Then when I ended up running into the dude a couple days later, I'm like, damn, that's the dude. So I interviewed the kid, man. And I'm like, look, man, I find out he's 18. I'm like, are you serious right now? Chad, check out the Purge Law. I seen that. Maybe we'll do a video on that. I got some other stuff coming out, man. I think you guys are gonna like. You know, kind of like what I did with the Tommy Silverstein stuff. It's gonna be. You'll see. I think people will enjoy what we're about to do. We're gonna put some stuff into perspective, kind of like maybe like Killer Chronicles, right? The other thing I'm gonna ask everybody, I'll tell you guys, damn, just found this channel, might as well chill and check it out. Neil, glad to have you, big dog. So the other thing I'm gonna ask everybody, I tell everybody, man, this ain't my channel, it's our channel, man. We work together, right? I need some raw footage of interrogation videos, man. It's not stuff that people already put up on YouTube. I was gonna do that. Well, I wasn't gonna do that one. I did do that one. With the father who killed his son in Oklahoma, and then that morning, someone else had put it out. So I'm like, I can't put it out. They put it out. You know what I mean? So I'm just trying to, find all that stuff. I work, man, nonstop. You guys know, man, we're, paralegal and prison consultant firm, always working. So, it's not always easy for me to do everything, but I try, man. Just got here waiting to deliver my freight in New Jersey. Be careful out there. My brother's killer got life, just sent to Big Sandy. Big Sandy is not the place to be unless you are a killer, my friend. That's the thing too, man. Dudes, killers, man. When you might be a killer, but when you end up in Big Sandy or USP Pollock or USP Hazleton or Pollock, some people get mad at me when I mispronounce it. When you get there, man, that shit's real. But anyway, like I was saying, man, I do got a video that I think you guys are going to enjoy, right? And it has to do with Sauce Walker. Has to do with PNB Rock the other day getting killed. It's not going to be the same old shit. It's going to be a different perspective. But that's why I said he killed my brother in front of his kids. Honestly, no. They're not going to hold that against him, bro. People don't give a shit. But anyway, damn, man, my man said send him a care package. Damn. I was hoping he was going to do something with that new law, the Purge. Yeah, we might look at that stuff, man. Big John in the house. That's what's up, brother. We appreciate you, man. And that's what we do when people do donate, man. We give that shit back, man. That's what we do. Zeus LaBarber. That's my dude. LA is not a safe place for out-of-town rappers. LA probably ain't a safe place for anybody. When you guys see my video, you're going to understand what I'm talking about. You might be like, and then, I put another little short up today. But, the team, Amy's part of the team, man. So she was like, Chad, I don't think you should put that up. And that had to do with one of the videos I told you guys I had before where, dude is a chomo. And they tell him, yo, bro, about to tell you what time it is. What you did, we want you to jump in the air and fall on this concrete floor with your knees. Like, holy I don't know, man. I mean, I wouldn't be in that position, but if I was in that cell and they're like, yo, bro, I want you to jump up in the air and fall down on your knees, I'd be like, damn. I have to take my chances, man. I'm trying to get up out of the cell, man. I'm trying to run up out of here. Did you hear about Draco the Ruler? Is that the dude that got killed like overseas or something? Stabbed? PNB Rock is a big loss for Philly. Crazy, man. Definitely crazy. I did that little short about that. As soon as that stuff had happened, one of the brothers looked out and sent that to me, which I appreciate. But man, I seen that kid on the ground, man. How many mothers and fathers are in here right now? And that was the wild thing, man. When I seen Harvey Talks Prison just put out a funny video. It's the Sex Offender Shuffle. Funny as hell. That's crazy. But I'm going to get to this in a minute. I think we're going to do a Patreon, man, so I can put up that stuff, man. You guys want me to do that? Put the Patreon together and we can, do stuff like that? Nah, he's a rapper. I've seen something come across the headlines, man. Illinois and the Purge Law. I got to check out this Illinois Purge Law. Something came up on the phone. I'm going to check it out because I don't really know, but I'm going to check it out. I promise. So, yeah, I think maybe we're going to put that Patreon together so we can do some things, man. If you guys want it, man, then we'll do it. Because I do got stuff that I can't share on YouTube that I think would help us, man, if we were sharing it in other places and other, whatever. But anyway, man, when I seen that kid laying on the ground, man, it was like, you could tell in his mind, man, he's like, yo, man, I'm trying to get off the ground, man. But his body wasn't corresponding, right, with what his brain was telling him. And I'm just thinking like, damn, man, that shit affected me, man. I'm thinking, damn, this is somebody's son, right? This is someone loves this dude, man. He's laying on the ground, calling it a Purge Law. People being extremely dramatic. Sad, email me and tell me about it, please. Sad is always on. He's always on point. Appreciate him, too. Illinois is letting second-degree murder and all misdemeanors out. It's not jail time. Hey, in my city, man, they had that 15-year-old shoot that 14-year-old, and they just was like, hey, man, we're going to write you a parent's ticket, buddy. Try to stay away from the guns. Yeah, all right. I mean, hey, it's wild out here, man. When I went to prison 18 years ago, I would have never imagined that the world would be like this, right? When I got out, I see dudes out here, man, where they're, back in the day, I said this before, they used to shoot you at night, man. Cookie Kitty, damn, hit us with the $49.99. That might be going towards some school clothes for this little girl that my mom babysits. We're trying to help them people out, man, for real. We definitely appreciate you. When people do that, man, we appreciate you. That's what's up, man. Definitely appreciate you. Big shout out to Cookie. Appreciate that, man. My partner over here hit us with the $9.99. Big John. Appreciate you, John, man. We appreciate people, man. We really do. What we do need, though, man, is we need people to go out and find your favorite video, man, that we've ever done. Maybe it's the Tommy Silverstein video. Maybe it's the Troy Kell interview. Maybe it's one of the people I interviewed or whatever, or one of the stories that I told, or chapters out of my book. Man, go out and share that joint tonight for us, man. Because, Amy's on my ass because our views are down. Once we get them, man, hopefully when we get to that, doing Fed time, once we get to 100,000 subscribers, hopefully it comes. Hopefully, man, the views will start picking up and things will start going really good for us, man. But I'm here for the long haul. Why? Because it's therapeutic, man. And, today I drove through that neighborhood again, right? Because it was that kid's funeral today. Me and my wife, we went to the mall today, took a half a day, went to the mall, had to buy something, a t-shirt for my dad. So, we go to the mall, I see all these people in the t-shirt shop. They're all buying t-shirts for the kid Ray Ray, right? I grew up with his mother, knew him when he was just a little kid, knew his uncle, knew his cousin. I knew his whole family, man. And I was just like, they're talking about the funeral. So today I drove through there, man. All the people out there in the street. And it's, another young man, 27 years old, man, gone, forever gone. Details are coming out where, he was actually killed, I believe, in front of his kid, in front of his daughter. And, man, that street life, it's a wild, wild life. And, tonight, man, we're going to talk about a little story, right, that involved me. I'm going to tell you guys the whole thing. Thursday night football, Chargers versus the Chiefs. Who do you got? Man, I'm taking the Chargers, man. I'm a Buffalo Bills fan, man. We don't like them Chiefs, man. You know what I'm saying? After last year, boy, that was one of the best best football games I ever seen in my life, man. But anyway, man, when you're in the street, man, you got to realize that your life is on the line every single day. So back then, I'll tell you what happened back then when I was a drug dealer. Most of man, I was a crack dealer. We had a spot on Dewey Avenue. It was down by Dewey and Lexington Avenue in Rochester. Those from the 585. And what happens is these dudes, Danielle, thank you, Danielle. My favorite is the Tommy video. I've shared it all over the comments of a documentary I saw him in recently about a major riot where the inmates turned Tommy over to the cops. Crazy, right? Chiefs fan to the death. Well, I ain't mad at you. But anyway, let me tell you guys this story right before, and I'll try to stay off the comments. But, when we do lives, it's our channel, man. It's for all of us. So I answer people. I jump in and out. Some people get mad. Stay focused, Chad. Well, that is the focus. The focus is, man, we're reading the comments. We're interacting with the people, man. So anyway, back then, man, we had this spot on Dewey in Lexington. I had just dropped the pack off over there. People were like, what's a pack? It's drugs. So we bag up. Back then, we might bag up a 62. What's a 62? Back in the day, that was, it's still 2 ounces, 6 grams. We bagged that thing up, dropped that off in bags. I get a phone call about an hour later. I'm at my mother's house, and my mother's like, hey, I want you to cook this food for us. Make that prison rice you made. I used to make this prison rice, man, from New York State Prison. You chop up the pepperoni in there, man. We got the vegetarian beans in there on the side, fry up the rice. I'm over there cooking. I get a phone call an hour later. Yo, you need to come through. And I'm like, come through. And, man, it was my spirit, man. It was my spirit. I was just over there, too, today, brother. And in my spirit, I'm like, nah, man, something ain't right. But, a lot of times you might be thinking in your head like, yo, man, my greed will overcome intelligence sometimes. And I'm thinking, damn, man, they sold all that, man. We're doing good tonight. But something told me not to go there. So, honestly, man, I had this other kid that used to work with us. He was about 6'4". Not going to lie to you, man. He was one of my best workers. And I don't glorify this stuff. You know what I mean? I don't glorify this stuff at all. But he had some mental health problems, but he's a big dude, man. And he was one of the workers, right? Unfortunately, he passed away not, a couple months ago, sadly, from diabetes. So I sent him over there. When he gets there, they answer the door. Got the gun on him, bring him in the house, and they rob him. So first they rob these kids. Them kids called me like, yo, Chad, we need you to come through. I know you guys are feeling that new Buffalo Bills hat. Just picked that up today at Lids. Got about 50 hats. So anyway, they bring him in the house, gunpoint, yo, man, get in here. Like, give us everything you got. So he gives them everything, right? And they tell him, man, get naked. Like I told you, man, this kid's like 6'4", 300. Back then, maybe he was like 3 foot, 380 pounds. I mean, huge, man. Big glasses, big beard. And his name was Teddy, man. And Teddy's like, nah, I'm not taking off my clothes. And he had the mentality of a youngster, even though he was older. So he wouldn't take off his clothes, man. And they're like, man, take off your clothes. They got, and they're in the house doing vicious things to these kids, man. Like pistol whipping them and just doing wild things. And he's like, nah, I'm not. And he runs out of the house, man. And because he ran out of the house, man, I think them dudes were saved that night. And I firmly believe that had I have been in that house, might not have went to prison and might not be here right now. So what ends up happening is, we did some bad stuff. They testified about this at my trial. When we got robbed, we found out where they were at. And one of my co-defendants, we went back. We went back looking for them dudes, man. We went over there. Some things happened. And then they came back 3 days later. We're in this house. I might have talked about this before. We're in this house on Sherman Street, right? We're over on Sherman and Otis, right in that area, right across from a school, man, unfortunately. And my boy runs in. He's like, yo, they're out there. I'm like, what? He's like, they're out there. So we got a gauge in there. We got an AK in there. We run upstairs, grab that, look out the window. When I open the window, right? And this is true story, man. This is Grand Theft Auto shit. I open up the window and I feel the glass hit me in the face. My boy's got a picture or a tattoo of Jesus right here. They shoot him in the arm. They hit him with a 380. Boom, they hit him with that 380, right? Right between the eyes, man, of Jesus, right? And he's on the ground. I shouldn't laugh, but this kid was a gangster in the street. But when they hit him with that gun, this shit just got real, man. And he's laying on the ground. He's like, oh, yo, they hit me. They hit me. Chad, my grandkid said 50 is not enough for a nice kick, so keep it real and get a good pair for a kid in need. Cookie Kitty, man, we definitely appreciate that. We are, man. And people send me pictures, like when we send stuff to kids and stuff like that, people send us pictures. And I'm going to start asking for permission to post so you guys see where your money's going. I want you to know when you donate like that, where it's going. Definitely appreciate you, man. That's what's up. We really, really appreciate you. So, anyway, they shoot him, man. He's on the ground, and I return fire, but I got the gauge. I'm shooting, from the side, out the window. Boom, boom, boom. Really, I'm trying to make sure that they know we got something big in here, and we don't want you to come in the house. We definitely don't want you coming in the house. I mean, if they come in the house, then it's going to be all bad. They got a 380. The AK wasn't there. It was downstairs. And for real, my other boy, who sadly, he ended up getting killed, man, after I was in prison. Kid named D, Dennis Spencer, man. Rest in peace, bro. These were my best friends, man. He got scared and, he talked that gangster shit. But when it got real, he ran down the stairs into the basement. He was in the basement when he should have had, you know what I'm saying, the other one just in case. Our lives are on the line, and that's the point, man. That's the moral of the story. Your life is on the line. Every time you step in a drug house, man, every time you're out there doing some wild shit, you're in danger. There's dudes out here, man, that, I seen a comment earlier on someone's channel where they said, man, the wolves are out. The wolves are out. People are hungry, and dude responded, Saint Laz. If you guys ever haven't checked out any of his videos or his channel, Saint Laz, I think this dude's got some great stories, man. He's from New York. Check him out. But anyway, he's like, man, these dudes ain't hungry. They're hating, man. They're mad because you got something that they don't got. And sometimes you can look at people like that PNB Rock kid, right? Got all the jewelry on. And, people posted things about, his girl had posted on Instagram. I said the same thing in that short when everything was first happening. I think I mentioned that. But he also posted his location, right? And he was in a dangerous place. But hey, listen, man, when that's the life you live, you feel like, man, you can go anywhere. You're like, man, it's the life I live. I'm from here. I'm from the hood. Yeah, I'm in LA and I'm from Philly, but it's still the same to me. So dude's out there, man, eating his little chicken and doing whatever he's doing with his girl and enjoying life. And somebody wanted to take what he had, man. Somebody wanted what he had. I mean, people can be like, and I may be wrong, and I stand corrected if I am, but I don't really think it was over no beef. I seen the other dude, they put out a video talking about dude, and I think that was like an old video and whatever. I don't think that was the dude that got at him. But you know, you're out there and you, man, listen, man. It's just sad. When I think about it, man, it's just sad. Dude, I think dude killed him because he wanted what he had. And the dude that does that don't think about, damn, in my mind, like I'm about to rob this dude. And if things go bad, it can go all the way bad. You could be out there robbing someone. Next thing you know, man, you're on death row. Folks are about to kill you. You got a murder in commission of a violent felony. They can strap your ass to that chair too. Yeah. However, you did a good video yesterday. I like how you made sure to say the dope man wasn't the smart move. Harvey Talks Prison, another guy that puts in a lot of work, man, and doesn't get the views that he should be getting. Go over there and check him out, man. Big shout out to Harvey. Appreciate Harvey. He's always here, man, always supporting us. That's what's up. 158 people, man, 86 likes. Hit that like button for us tonight. But, more back onto the Grand Theft Auto. I'm going to tell you guys another story, man, because I've been robbed. I know what it's like to be robbed personally. I was out there and I had, if I got 200,000 of anything on me, I'd be prepared, just saying. Yeah, I think, hey, when you're living that street life and talking that, I'm surprised. I mean, did he have something on him and just couldn't get to it? Is that a possibility? I don't know. It's all good, Harvey. So anyway, I used to serve these kids, right? Kids waved me down one day. There was a drought. They're like, "Yo, we need you." Hold on, let me check one thing. Someone put up the praying hands and got country. Why'd you hit my boy Chrysler technician, man? Supposed to leave that up, big dog. I know accidents happen. You don't give it up, you could be dead. Hey, listen, let me tell you something else. Even people that give it up, sometimes you can be willing to give it up, man. And in the heat of the moment, they hit you anyway. Next thing you know, man, it's over with, man. The things are boom, they get nervous. So, but anyway, these kids waved me down one time. There's a drought, right? I'm on Otis Street. Now, this is another place that I grew up, man. After I had got a little older and we moved from Ghost Town and we were living over there on Sherman and Felix. So this is kind of this is my stomping grounds right here, right? A YouTuber said PMB did pull a gun out, but it didn't do him any good. Sometimes they get the drop on you, man. Prison in the street. So anyway, we got 108 likes, man. Can we get $150 tonight? And I don't mean that. Not that kind. Let's get that 150, man. Hit that like button real quick. It don't hurt you to hit that like. It helps us, though. So definitely appreciate you. There's one. Damn, they only hit us with one, Amy. I feel like I'm on one of them cartoons, like when the dude dies, he's like, whamp, 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 whamp. It's all good. So anyway, these kids waved me down, man. I started dealing with them. One day they called me, and this is how crazy this shit is in the street. One day they call me, I go over there. I pull up, dude jumps in the passenger seat like he always does. And he says, "Yo, man, take me to that place, man. Good old Sherman Street. Dude just got shot over there the other day. Ill Bill. We get robbed, get that shit up. You can always get it, you can always get it back. Well, sometimes bad things. 125, we need 25 more. So anyway, the kid jumps in the seat, man. He's like, "Hey, man, take me to that place." I'm like, "What? How many you need?" He used to buy 8 balls back then. Right? I'm like, "How many you need?" I don't even realize, man, the kid's got the gun on me. He's like, "Hey, man, look in the mirror." Look in the mirror. He said, "You see that car?" He looks back at me. And finally, I look down at his hand. And he's got a gun on me, man. And I'm like, wow, man, for a couple of 8 balls, I've been dealing with these young kids, and they're thirsty. The wolves are out. They're hungry. The kid's got the gun on me. He's like, "Yo, man, take me to that house." You know what house he wanted to go to. He wanted to go to where the shit was hidden at. Right? So I'm like, oh, wow, okay. I start driving. And I don't, man, whether it was God, divine intervention, we drive to the house. And this is the craziest shit you'll ever see. Podcast clips. This dude's always looking out, man. Go check him out. Podcast clips, always looking out. Also gave me some advice to go do shorts. That was you that told me that, right? And I did it. And I definitely appreciate that advice. And, we took him down that old dusty road. We were driving, dog. It slowed down now, but we got some more shorts that we're going to probably put out. I'm going to go back out there in the hood, man, and see what's going on out there. So anyway, man, we drive to the house that he's talking about, and this is the craziest shit ever, man. He takes me out at gunpoint. His boys in the car behind us followed us. They don't get out of the car. These are young dudes, right? They're not thinking. These are young dudes. So what happens is we go to the house. I open the door. You're not going to believe this, man. This crazy motherfucker walked in the house first. It's a deadbolt. When he walks in, somehow I got the door still in the key, and I act like I'm about to, and he, boom. I locked this motherfucker in the house and ran out the back door. It was an apartment complex. You know, we had to go through that first door, and then I'm in the first apartment, 101. Turn that key, he walks in. Man, I took off, man. Left my car out there, ran through the back, through the alley, through the back door, hopping fences, and get the out of there, right? But anyway, long story short, man, he takes whatever's in the house, takes the scale, and it's probably a big 8 in there, whatever. I don't remember everything that was there back then, but he got me, man. But you know what, man? I could have easily lost my life. He could have got nervous. And I'm thinking, damn, man, I don't want to go in the house. Definitely didn't want to go in the house. But I mean, if he would have made me, I was going in the house. And there were things that were going through my mind. Should I grab the gun? What should I do? Should I run? I didn't know what to do, man, for real. And in the heat of the moment, you're like, wow. But when he made that move, man, wham, locked that shit and got up out of there, man. But anyway, back to the Grand Theft Auto shit, right? Every day. Just mentioned it in my city. These dudes are killing people in the middle of the day. We need 15 more likes, man. Who's in the house? Who's in the house that didn't hit that like? My 5th time battling leukemia, 9.5 years, been in the hospital with my liver and kidneys shutting down. But by the grace of God, I made it through it. We're praying for you, man. Everybody put in a little prayer, man, for Dirk tonight. Dirk Norman. You know, I was with another kid, man, and I did some of his legal work. We brought him on. He was in prison with me, man. Lucas. He fought that shit, man, 4 or 5 times, and he kept beating it, man. And I'm just praying for both of you, man. Praying for both of you brothers that, you know, things go well, man. Crazy, right? I hit that like 3 times. Man, you lying, boy. You lying. They don't let you hit it 3 times, do they? If they do, I'm about to start hitting that joint. Let me see with my mouse. Oh, shit. Oh, it's going up, but it ain't from me. Probably it's from you guys. We just got a 2-piece. Hit him with the pop, pop. Hit him with that 2-piece. It's all good. Gangish in the house. So, you know, we'll answer some questions tonight. Anybody got questions? Let's answer some questions. Praying for you, brother. That's what's up. Gangish, what's good, bro? Got another video coming out. Let me ask you guys something, right? Because I want an answer on this. Bam, I would be dumb enough to test them also. Young and dumb. Hopefully we've grown up now, for sure. Hi, Chad. Oh, there's my dude, man. It's me. We appreciate you. Always here, always commenting, always hitting that like button. We need one more like to get $1.50. Let's hit it. Chad, can you speak on fentanyl real quick? Did you see the video that I did the other day? That's man, that was disappointing to your boy, man. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you, right? I'm gonna keep it 100. That was disappointing to me because I wrote that stuff, right? And I did use a poem from another girl that was on drugs and mixed that in there. But man, I thought that was a really good little documentary, man. I thought it would take off, and you know, not just for the views, because yeah, of course we want views, right? Views helps us, but also because I think that we needed views because people needed to see that story, man. Some people needed that wake up call about that fentanyl, man. So you know what I talked about the other day, man. Go watch that video. Please go watch that video. Please share that video tonight. If you're in here tonight or you're watching this video tomorrow, please, man, check that thing out, man. Check that thing out. Let me see. Barbara, Chad, how do I send you money directly? You can do it on Cashapp. Tell her how to do that, Amy. Amy knows how to do it. Michael Velez, what's up, man? It's my dude in Brooklyn, New York. I'm going to go see this dude, man. I'm going to take a picture with this cat. I'm not going to tell you guys when I'm going to be there, though. I'm just going to show up like, yo, where you at, bro? Yo, meet me on 131st on the corner right there by the McDonald's. You heard? I'm just playing with you, man. Yeah, you can't. Listen, man. One thing that like I told you guys, man, I'm new to the world, right? I'm new to the world. You know, I've been home 27 months, but I am still new. And I'm starting to learn shit like maybe you shouldn't be posting where you're at. Maybe you shouldn't be telling people you're at, you know, the football game or you're at the mall or you're over here eating right here or I don't know. Chad, what's the video called, bro? I'm trying to beat fentanyl. Amy or Country, could you guys go on there and pull up that little video I did about 4 or 5 days ago and put the link right here? Maybe people can hit that. Listen, man, I know you're trying to beat fentanyl and it's not easy, man. And, you know, people be like, oh, man, when you're dope sick, and this and that. Listen, man, I believe this, you know, and I'm not a drug addict, but my father was, man. And I seen it, man. I seen it, vicious. Couldn't even make it to the funeral when my brother killed himself, right? So I seen it and I've experienced it. I was a drug dealer. You have to, man, you have to dig deep, man. And it's not easy, man. It's like you're climbing an uphill battle, but you got to try to be strong and say, look, man, I'm going to do this, man. I'm going to do this. And you have to believe it. You have to believe in yourself. And man, you got to fight it, man. It's going to be the biggest fight of your life, but you got to fight it. You got to push forward, man. Sweet Peach, Chad, what do you think is the worst, doing life in prison or the death penalty? Man, I think doing life in prison is worse, man. That's my opinion. But you know what? As long as you're still living, you still got a chance, right? And sometimes that's all you got is hope. Chad, what I got to do to get that wrench, my boy? Been here from the beginning, always trying to support. Salute. Hey, man, that's a team thing, man. We got to talk about that with the team. Amy's the one that approves people, man. She'll take your resume, man. We appreciate you being here, James, but I don't know. We might get you a wrench, man. You've been here since the beginning. We might have to get you a wrench. We had one dude, man. I got nothing but love for him, but we had to take his wrench one time. He was on here tripping, so we're like, hey, we had to revoke his hood pass. I'm just messing with you guys, man. Sometimes when I'm tired, man, I start joking and stuff. James Collins, oh, I thought you had to buy it. No, you ain't got to buy it, man. Wrench is free, bro. We give out free wrenches around here. To me, man, I think we got the best moderators, man, for our lives in the YouTube game, man. What is a wrench for? Wrench is so you can moderate, man, and make sure that people ain't on here like, yo, man, you remember back in prison when that midget was knocking you out and doing pull-ups on your back? And I'm like, you're a lying motherfucker too, boy. Go ahead and get him, Amy. Yep, I was on amphetamines and opiates, and Kratom helped me massively. I heard that Kratom, man, people have been talking a lot about that stuff, man, that it really does help. With all the shootings going on in Rochester, do you think a federal indictment is coming? Well, I mean, if you get caught with a gun now in Rochester, you're probably going over to federal court. I mean, if you're a felon, you're definitely going to federal court now. I mean, they're not playing games because over here, you guys are talking about the purge law. Excuse me. But over here in New York, man, like we got that bail reform. So, I mean, you can go out here and shoot a motherfucker and be out the next morning, be out that night, appearance ticket. But hey, man, we're charging you with shooting 3 people. Okay, we're gonna give you an appearance ticket, sir. And a lot of people are pissed off about it. You know what I mean? Look, man, we live in a crazy world, man. Yo, you remember the midget in jail that made you do pull-ups on your back? I'm talking about the midget that knocked you out, my boy, and he did pull-ups on your back in Attica Correctional Facility up in Wyoming, New York, acting like it wasn't you. You know it was you. Mike says, I'm happy I never tried that shit. What, knocking out midgets or drugs? I'm messing with you. Do that live show at the Bills game on Monday night. Well, I'm not going to the Bills game Monday night. You're trying to trick me, dude. Did you hear about the Safety Act in Illinois? Some people have talked about that. We're going to take a look at it and see what's up. We'll take a look at it and see what's up. Got a haircut today. Faded up. My wife cut my hair. She has her own hair salon. Not going to tell you where it's at. I'm joking around with you guys tonight, man. I'm tired, man. I'm silly. I get tired. I get silly. I've always been that way. Mike D, if you never tried it, don't speak on how to quit it. Come on now, Dev, man. Don't get mad at him. I was actually in Attica. I was in Attica too. I'm from 20 miles north of Buffalo at a place called, I know where Lockport's at. I've been in your county jail on my Fed bid. They took a bunch of us out there. I got kicked out of there. Bam, I love you, but that's just not true with this fentanyl. I could come off heroin, but this fentanyl is a different drug. It's dangerous, man. I had this girl the other day that I was going to interview, right? But she was so blasted out of her mind. Her hands were swelled up. And I was just like, damn, man. And on all bullshit aside, man, you could tell, man, she was a pretty girl, man. She was younger. And I was like, damn, man, damn, man. This shit had a hold of her, man. And, a lot of times this shit gets a hold of people and you can't shake it. You can't get it off your back. Remember they used to say the monkey on their back? It's really something on your back, man. Okay, truthfully, I would recommend Suboxone. Is Kratom illegal? Is that a scheduled drug by the feds or no? Because I've read some stuff about that. Yeah, Mike D's always respectful, man. He ain't trying to put no one down. You know what I mean? And my allergies are killing me. I was on it, got off it down 1/8 sub. It will kill you. They're lacing weed with that fetty shit out here. It's horrible. Yeah, man. Kids are dying from smoking weed, man. Got to be careful what you're doing out here, man. So anyway, man, we're going to put up a couple videos, man. I'm going to have a good video coming for you guys. So this is what I want to ask you. Should we put up a video on Saturday morning? Is there different people watching at like 9 in the morning? Should we go ahead and throw something out there, man, and reel them in? You guys tell me, man. The Lion King needs a wrench. The Lion King. Man, wrenches are hard to come by around here, big dog. They're hard. Can't just go out just throwing them all around, man. Be a lot of crazy shit going on. We got a team over here, man. We talk, man. Certified country, me, Amy. We work together, man. We try to do everything we can to work together and make the channel as good as it could possibly be. Saturday morning lives will be fire. Lyle Ave once was Little Italy. Yes, it was. Cookie Kitty, are you from Rochester? Cookie Kitty's been looking out. We appreciate you. Kratom is not illegal, and it's a good alternative for withdrawal. Okay. If anyone's interested in a book, okay, a long time ago, Kitty. People are dying from Kratom too. You know, I wish that, hey, look, man, you got to do what you got to do to try to get off, but born and raised Hudson Avenue. You just had that murder on Hudson Avenue today. 50-year-old shot in the chest, man. Damn. Not allowed to say midget anymore. They're going to shut down your channel, Chad. No joke. They're crazy as hell. What? Well, you know, that little dude knocked you out and did pull-ups on your back. Have a good night. Okay, Tyler. Tyler, man, I hope you're doing good, bro. Yeah, man, look, I wanted to do a little live tonight because I wasn't here Sunday. We're going to go ahead and check out and check. We ain't going to check in. We're going to check out. But we got some good stuff coming. I promise you guys that. Anybody that wants to help out the channel, you talking about the kid with the giant hole in the prison hospital? You talking about the dudes from Clinton? Maybe we'll do something on that. So anyway, this is what I was going to ask everybody. I tell everybody, man, it's not just my channel. It's our channel. Anybody that can find some raw interrogation videos, man, shoot them to me on the email, not ones that other people have done. I said it earlier, but hopefully, man, you guys shoot me some and we'll do them, man. We'll go in there and do them. I can't show you guys the picture of Aaron, but we're going to have the Aaron Pike story on here. Oh, my God. Wow, I didn't hear that about the kratom, but I do know it's addictive if you take it too long. You know, that's the one thing I just hate when people, you know, you get off this, but now you're on that. You know what I mean? It's a struggle. Every day's a struggle, but keep pushing and, you know, try to do what you can, man. Try to do what you can. Tonight, man. Tonight's the night, right? Tonight's the night you say, man, you know what, man? I'm going to do everything I can to try to get this thing together. Tonight's the night to go tell your son, man, hey, man, I love you, man. Put him in a headlock. Give him one. We should call it what, a noogie back then? Noogie? Do whatever, man. Tell your daughter that you love her. Give her a hug. You know, this weekend, man, if you're watching football with your son, man, order a pizza and wings. Say, boy, we're going to have some pizza and wings today. And that little kid I told you guys about, right? Who don't have the school clothes. This little girl. You know, she's got like 5 or 6 brothers and sisters, right? And my mom watches them sometimes because they're very, very close to our family. But a couple months ago, I bought them pizza and wings. And that little girl said, I haven't had any pizza in a year. It's just the smallest. She was so happy. She's like, and it has chicken wings? She was happy, man. She's a little 4. She's probably about, how old's that little girl? Probably about 6. She's got another little sister, little brother. Got a 10-year-old brother, man, that's wearing diapers, man. Like, what's going on in that household, man? Like, what are you doing? Like, take care of your kids. This kid's using the bathroom in his pants, man. Like, that made me mad. But you know, that little girl, man, it made her happy to have chicken wings. Ain't that something, man? Something so small that can change someone's life. You know what I mean? But it is what it is, man. Go tell your son, tell your daughter that you love them. I mean that sincerely, man. We got 170 likes, 170 people, man. We did what we could do tonight. Blood on the Razor Wire TV. Make sure you watch them Bills, man. Monday night. Got nothing but love for everybody here. Blood on the Razor Wire TV. Find your favorite video, man. Go out and share it tonight. That documentary, man. I put some heart and soul in that thing. It only got like, 3,000 or 4,000 views. That hurt my feelings, man. I ain't going to lie. That hurt my feelings. But anyway, man, I got nothing but love for you guys. Love all my moderators, man. Love and respect. Blood on the Razor Wire TV. I'll catch you guys again tomorrow night. Have a good night.